Okay, back again. Want to have another shot at doing this. Oh, gotta mute my stream. To have another shot at doing this. Alright. Well, while it's still light, let's load out first. Yeah, gun-wise, 30-30 we'll keep for the smaller animals. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now for the red deer, because we know now that there's red deer in this area, and take the 7mm. Might leave enough room for this, I'm not sure. It does. I can check and see if I can shoot smaller stuff with the bow. Let's have a quick look now, actually. Bow integrity. Yeah, 420 grain. We can shoot anything except for fox. That is fine. All our callers and everything were fine. You know what? I'm tempted to buy a new outfit. We'll do that in a second. Just for the sake of it. We'll take some red deer scent this time. There's no white-tailed deer in this area. Just check and put the roe deer scent in there. How many have we got? Okay, so red deer, we got 22 of them, that's plenty. Well, what was I going to look at? Oh, that's right, outfits. How much that cost? Blazing orange. I'm down with that. We got that one. Let's have both. Because we can. Go with orange this time. Not that anyone can see it, but I'll know. I can tell. Rightio. Inventory. Okay, let's equip that. First aid, unless if we need it. We got scent eliminator if we need it. All the lures can stay the same as they were. Put the 7mm in there. And the bow in there. Now, we went with hollow points in that last hunt with the 30-30, and they were quite successful. I was pretty happy with the way they were dropping the enemy, to be honest. Oh, we're going to go with the polymers for the 7mm. I think. I don't know. Let's just go back and have a quick look. Go to the store. Oh, it's already there. Ammo. Yeah, it still has plenty of penetration, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we're going to take some. Because you never know. Right. What do we want? It is night time. Maybe just the 4 times might be enough. We'll get the 8 times. We can always change it. We'll go with the soft points. Once again, we can always change it. We want the 420 grains because we need the integrity bonus. And the ×3 sight. Actually, we might be able to use the other sights. Let's have a look. Not yet. Not too far off though. So, we just need to make it night time. O'clock. It's not quite night time, but it's going to be very soon. Right, we're set. Okay. Need to go up here and check it. Let's just see. That's upwind. Okay, that's perfect. We're away. Oh, yeah, sun's setting pretty quick. Yeah, we just need some people to come in and say hi. So I hate hunting alone. So I think, well, actually, any deer is going to do. But nice big red deer buck would be nice. Let's get some calls happening. It's a bit early for us to make a kill. I can still see tracks there, so it's not dark yet. It's not too early to start tracking something there. Okay, well, we've already got that. That's in the right direction. Though going to that other lookout's probably going to be at best a crosswind. What do we got happening here? Looks like Red Deer Central. Okay, we got a boy row, that's what we want. Nice set of antlers on him, and still get a gold. Pretty sure I heard something, man. I'd like to see a level up soon. Nice little silver kill. I think the bow is going to be our best shot, to be honest. Come on, come out from behind that tree. What just walked up behind me? I saw it, it's just another doe. That's a terrible shot. We have the wind change on us? Yeah, we have to a certain degree. Gotta love the bow. time it all right, you can take out a whole herd of them. Is that the right term? A herd for deer? I think it is. That's a boar, isn't it? If it was a boar, it was a nice looking one. Maybe not. I think it might have just been that deer. Dark looking thing. It was a baby red deer maybe. Silver. Was a male. That'll teach me to get sidetracked. I need to move out of this area now. So we're already having more success using the bow. Female bronze. Got a bit of fog rolling in. Probably should have brought some more arrows. Or should I say, definitely should have brought some more arrows. Okay, that was not a good shot. That might have hit it. Let's gamble. If it did, it'd be the first time I've hit something at 60 yards. There's no blood there. Okay. How's the wind looking to there? It's crosswind, it's not too bad. We can, if it turns itself around, then we might go elsewhere and get ourselves an ATV. To move into position. I always find that it's best to be heading into the wind, which is pretty obvious. Unless you're hunting with scent lures. And heading towards a body of water is always a good one as well. It's not too far away, you might be able to call her down. Don't really want to backtrack. There's something that's not going to be a trophy size animal anyway. I reckon it's a little bit over 20 yards. Stupid branch in the way, I couldn't see shit. Don't think I hit it. Get the feeling that might be a rabbit. That's not that. The one behind me at the moment is definitely a female. This one in front, I don't know. I didn't hear this run away. I think I might have actually killed it. Bronze. Female. Otherwise good stats. Racking up some deer. It'd just be nice to get some arrows back. Okay, and that's got our consecutive harvests up to 100%, which is great. Only problem is they're just not good enough. We really need... That's what we need. Get some scent on. Come here, red deer. Get down behind that rock thing. Yeah, we need a decent sized buck. A hard rated one. I hear it. I see it. It's a medium. I don't know if we'll get a gold kill out of that. Sure as I'll give it a try there. Come on. Don't make me come to you. Now, do I stick to the bow or do I go to the 7mm? There it is. We made our choice. Didn't look like it was getting closer. Silver. Now, quick kill, integrity, consecutive harvest, everything was up there. Difficulty medium. We need a hard difficulty to get the gold. undoubtedly that's what we need. So I guess to get gold you need hard, and then maybe you need a rare to get a diamond kill. I've had a friend that's got a diamond kill, but haven't managed to pull one off myself. Let's put a bit of distance between us and that shot. Usually though, where there's one, from what I've seen, there's usually two mediums and a hard. Try and pique some more interest around here. That rifle was obviously spot on for the job. Although if he had been closer, I still would have used the bow, because you can usually always guarantee that the bow is going to drop him instantly. With the skills I have now anyway, on an animal that size, it'll usually penetrate well enough to at least take both lungs. It might break a leg at the same time. If you're lucky, it'll get the heart at the same time. Any combination of that stuff's going to drop an animal instantly. And welcome to whoever's joined Twitch chat there. I just missed a silver kill. Everything on it was, well, you might have seen it actually. Haven't noticed how long you've been there. Everything on it was perfect, but it was a medium trophy, so it only gave out silver. So we're obviously looking for a hard level buck if we're going to get this gold trophy. Pulling out all the stops with the deer callers. It doesn't specify what kind of deer, so in this region we've got roe deer, fallow deer and red deer. Okay, apparently they didn't want to hang around, and I can't blame them. It's a very dark screen at the moment. As I've said before, I'm dual screening it to YouTube as well as Twitch, mainly for my own archive reasons. We've moved away from those areas where we've massacred everything. Let's drop in and say hi to Angel in TeamSpeak.
No. Oh, it's
Yeah, good mate. I'm hunting in the dark.
sounds not very beneficial.
I need to get a gold trophy deer at night time.
Well, there
So
you go.
that's what I'm after at the moment.
I'm slowly putting together a Battlestar and painting it.
A what? A Battlestar?
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, okay. What, in real life or in a game?
In real life.
Nice.
I found a kit when I was cleaning up the other day that I remember I got for Christmas a while ago. Like 3 years ago. I'm like, shit, I haven't finished this yet?
I'm envious. What's the size of it?
It's a decent size. It's, what's the ratio? It's what's the fucking box for?
And I'm going to say, is it real Battlestar or remake?
Scale is 1 to 4,105. Which is actually a decent size considering how big it is. It's remake Battlestar. Which technically isn't remake Battlestar. I thought original Battlestar was First Contact War.
It's a reimagining. And I thoroughly enjoyed both.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched the old Battlestar, but I love it. There's a game.
You haven't watched the old Battlestar?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't actually sat down and watched the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it because my dad used to watch it.
Your dad has taste.
Oh, but he's the one who introduced me to fucking Star Trek and Firefly and fucking Farscape. But he's the reason I love what I love. He's the reason why I'm a fucking complete not a sci-fi nerd. There's a game coming out soon that's a Battlestar Galactica one that I'm interested in.
Was that the one that originated from the mod?
I'm not sure.
Like it's a fan-made type game?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's an actual game out on that will be out on Steam.
Because there's one you've been able to play for years that
There's been a couple.
yeah, that had sort of been put together by
I think I know the ones
fans.
you're talking about, and I had some fun on a couple of them.
Yeah, so do I.
But no, I think this is actual proper studio made. That looks interesting because it's the First Contact War, so it's not when the series were. It was back before that. Back when a Battlestar Galactica was the newest ship in the fleet. You know, the what were they? They were the fucking Pegasus. No, they weren't Pegasus. They were the. They have a fucking.
Oh, that's way back then because
yeah, no, it's the first.
even in the Cylon War, they were old ships.
No, it's against Cylons, but it's the very first time the Cylons humans sort of went to war.
Did you watch that prequel movie?
Yeah.
That's about Adama?
Yeah, I did. I watched all of the fucking Battlestar stuff, man.
Yeah. You never know what might have slipped past you.
I was actually considering watching it all again at some point soon, because it's been a while since I watched it. But yeah, it's based back then when the Battlestars were like the Galactica class. It has a particular name. I can't remember the name for it because it's a particular class of ship, and Galactica was the name of it. Yeah, it's when they were the first, like, just
carrier class dreadnought or something, aren't they?
No, they're considered a Battlestar. That's like that's the class of ship, Battlestar. They are called a Battlestar. That is their classification of ship. They're a battlestar, and its name is Galactica, so it's a Battlestar Galactica. That's sort of, I guess, why they called the show Battlestar Galactica.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah, but it's based back then, and you fight with fleets, and it's like you have all the small ships, and the Adamant class, which is really small in comparison to a Battlestar. It's sort of only got sort of 8 guns on it and a wing of Vipers.
Hold that foot. Oh no, it's a pig.
You lose. But it's like simultaneous turn-based. So you pick what your ships are going to do, you pick what they're going to do, and then you click end turn, and both you and the enemy's turn happens together.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know if you've ever played the tabletop game of X-Wing.
No.
But it's sort of like you all decide what your ships are going to do. You flip these little things over where you decide what your ships are going to do. And then you're like, you're done, you know, I'm done, you're done, cool. Then you flip them all over, and depending on how, like, the pilot's skill depends on how fast they react. So it's not instantaneous at the same time. But it's just that
Holy
same sort of
shit.
thing.
So I'm hunting deer. All of a sudden that's why I said shh, because I thought it was a deer. I see this fucking pig walking past in the paddock, and I get up on it now, and it's massive. Probably the biggest pig I've killed.
Huge ball. Huge piggy.
Damn it, I could have just killed another one.
But it's a game I'm interested in. I like that sort of. You know, ships have armor ratings and hull, and you know, if you beat down the ship's armor, it's got, you know, obviously all the facings, each facing has different armor classing, because, you know, the ships were designed to do certain things. If the ship's designed to go fuck a headlong into the enemy, it's going to have a shit ton of front armor and fuck all rear armor. And they've sort of got that all into account, and, you know, there's accuracy ratings, and, you know, depending on how you know, if you tell your ship to be all defensive, then obviously they're not going to be as accurate firing, but they're going to, you know, avoid more shots. I think it just looks fun, like split combat. Sort of thing I do enjoy.
Fuck, there's pigs everywhere.
Damn piggy heaven.
Piggy, piggy, piggy! Even better, there's a guard tower here. Well, not a guard tower, but a lookout. So I've gone up there, put my spotlight on, and now it's just spotlighting pigs.
Bang bang.
Mm-hmm. I've got one. That's probably scared the rest away, shooting from up here. I've been skulking around with my bow, so you can get multiple kills without scaring everything off.
Yep.
It works quite well. Especially with the dumber herd animals. If you've got the right equipment to lure them back again. Basically take out the whole herd skulking around.
Yep.
Oh, where's that stupid pig? There it is. This one's pretty big too. Not as big as the last one though. Last one was 150 kilo. It's bigger than any real life pig that I've killed.
True, it's pretty fucking heavy goddamn pig.
Yeah. I think the biggest boar that I've killed in real life was maybe 110 kilo.
Still a decent sized fucking pig.
Oh, for sure. Although I think in this game the weights they're giving you is like the total weight of the animal, whereas as a pig hunter you weigh your animal after it's been butted and gutted, so it loses a good 25% of its weight.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's a fat bastard. Right, where to next? You feel like playing anything? I don't know what we've got that we can both play together, but...
I'm gonna be fucking off the night play, so not too long.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what we do. We haven't had anything to play for a while, so
No.
it's a little bit annoying.
Well, we've always got Total War to fall back on.
Yeah, fucking Felix and myself have managed to fucking break that last couple of times to play it.
Oh?
Oh, we just fucking desync it, and then because I haven't saved it in a little while, the autosave doesn't work for a load.
Yep.
Felix doesn't have the autosave, and it chucks it fit, and because I keep forgetting to save, after you've done about 100 turns, we're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that again. We played for like 12 hours. I'm not fucking doing that again.
Nah.
Which sucks, because I was, the last one we were playing, he was Bretonia, and I was Elves. And I was wandering around as Elves doing quite well, considering I had about 450,000 gold in the bank. With sort of 4 large armies up. And I was recruiting stuff at level 9. So I was doing alright. A little bit annoyed about it. Well, yeah. I figured out how to break the game. That's about all I managed to do. Because you know how when you get an agent, Spaz, and they have one of those skills that increases the level of recruited units in local province.
Yeah.
You know you can stack that?
Oh, I didn't realise it's stacked, but it doesn't surprise me.
So I just had 3 fucking guys with the +3 levels, and I could recruit anything at level 9 in the region.
Okay.
So you put them in your recruiting region when you recruit. So you can recruit level 9 troops, which probably defeats the whole purpose of leveling up troops. Because I was
Indeed.
flat replacing armies with level 9 armies. I don't know if they're meant to stack, but they stack. Yeah, I'm gonna be on having a fucking shower soon, and I'll be heading off. Get to drive my beautiful baby car. She's so beautiful.
Which car's that?
WRX.
The new one?
She was tuned last week, so she's fucking throwing like a baby.
So you broke?
I'm always broke. I'm always fucking broke. I mean, getting it tuned was only $800. And, that's one of the cheaper things I've had done to it. But fuck, it's such a beautiful drive. Just needs the suspension switched out, but that's gonna cost about $3 grand.
Wow.
2 to 3 grand for all. You can get cheaper stuff. But what's the fucking point?
I'm sure you can.
Like, what's the point when you gotta replace it in fucking not that long anyway then? Whereas the more expensive stuff, that's Australian actually, because I was talking to the blokes where I got it tuned, which is probably the only place I'm going to take the car, because they're a WRX specialist and they're rated as the best in Australia essentially.
No,
And
that makes sense.
From my experience, they're fucking great, and they're really good with like explaining what they do and knowledge, and they're just happy to fucking tell you about this and inform you about that and explain why this is happening. They're really good. But yeah, I was talking to them when I got it tuned, and yeah, they're just saying like for the suspension, but the brand that they refer to is an Australian brand, so getting bits is easy for one. If you ever need to replace stuff or whatever, it's usually a day turnaround.
Plus, Aussie brands are designed for our conditions.
Aussie brands are designed for our conditions, and they're really good suspension. But they're not cheap. The mid range is $2 grand. 2 I think it was around. The cheapest is like 1.7, and that's he's like, oh, if the cheap stuff's about 1.7 or 1.6, I think he said. He's like, but like the
well, if that's the difference, obviously you're going to get the best stuff.
I was going to get the mid brand. The best stuff's more track orientated. The mid range is like the high end road/track, which is kind of what I want. Because pure track stuff can be annoying on the road sometimes.
It can be a bit hard.
Yeah, whereas if you get the tracks, the high road/track stuff, it's usually that nice midpoint where it's not too hard, but it's not stupidly soft. So I was gonna get them, and that's gonna cost about 2.2, which isn't too bad for suspension. It's about what I was gonna be spending anyway. I didn't know what brand to get, because you talk to fucking, you talk to 4 different people and they'll give you 4 different brands. Sort of each their own almost. Well, my mate says fucking BCC. He swears by him. Never had any issues with him. But then one of his other mates, our other mates, swears on a fucking It's some Japanese brand. He swears by them and says they're fucking, they're better than the BC. That's just how it is.
Come on, you dear fucker. Get up here.
Tenpu. Welcome.
So what are you up to at your mate's place?
Board games. Glorious board games.
D&D?
No, no, there's about 3 of us, 4 of us that catch up. We just fucking play board games for the
Okay.
day, or for the night, sort of thing. Just fucking whoever loses chooses the next board game. It's just, you know, good catch up. Fucking
Sounds
have
good.
dinner. Yeah, it's social. You know, catch up, have dinner, play some board games, talk shit, just relax. You know, rest with a few mates.
I'd do that if I had mates.
I don't have fucking many down here.
They tend to get few and far between the older you get.
Got a few and far between already, so that's pretty much my best mate lives in fucking Whoop Whoop, got a fucking monkey.
I see you, dear. Come on, come this way. That's the way. Come this way.
It's interesting. On the instructions for this, for the Battlestar, it goes, when painting it, it shows a model that's a silver. Like a bright silver. I'm like, Battlestar Galactica wasn't fucking bright silver.
No, not bright silver. Gunmetal grey.
It was, yeah, it was a gunmetal grey, which I'm painting it a dark grey base, and then I'm going to be dry brushing it and weathering it and making it, giving it some battle damage, you know.
That's the way to go.
But my base is a dark grey. Obviously I fucking primed it in black, because I wanted it to be a darker overall paint, because it's fucking Battlestar. They're not fucking bright pink, you know. I just thought it was odd that the kit, like, shows a really bright, like, it's not too bright, but it's a decently bright fucking silver.
I probably shouldn't have taken that shot, but I got sick of the little fucker. Honestly, don't know if I even hit him. Oh no, I hit him. Yeah, it's flesh wound. Fuck it. Should have snuck up on him and killed him with a bow. Damn it. If I had got the quick kill bonus, that would have been that mission over. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, there's another one. I may be able to redeem myself.
Chance number 2.
He's downwind of me. But I have some deer scent. So that actually works for me. Come on, little roe deer. Here he is. He's trivial. There's another one here somewhere. Oh, I actually got this guy. Shot him from about 40 meters with the bow in the dark.
Nice.
I thought at best I'd winged him and he'd run off. It's still only a silver. Oh, snapped him right at the base of the skull. If he was any better than trivial, That would have been the gold that I needed. Little prick. I can hear something else close by though. And at least it's in the direction I want to be going. And it's dead. Fast running out of arrows there. I'm supposed to be able to pick them back up again, but rarely can I do that. It's a stinking bronze female. I've had enough of these shitty roads here. I bet in the direction that I'm going, I bet there's a red or a fallow. You ever played a hunting game, Angel?
Not really.
No, me neither. I've had a bit of a look around to see if there's any other hunting games out there because I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. And it really seems that probably only original Hunter is any better. But I'm not going to get into that because of the way they rolled it out. Has heaps more content, but they advertise it as free to play, but it's not. It's free to download. Then you get it downloaded and realise that you need a hunting license that you've got to pay real money for to hunt for anything in it, and you got to pay real money for the ammunition.
That's dodgy as fuck.
That is dodgy as fuck. They're a pretty dodgy company. I mean, even for this one, they rolled out quite a nice game, but then they had practically day one DLC for the ATVs and tents that just should have been part of the game.
Yeah, it's fucking culture we've got these days, those first.
They're way up there with Codemasters for dodgy DLC.
That's the culture. That is how the game culture has developed, and it's all thanks to fucking Microsoft.
It's all thanks to us for paying for it as well, too.
No, it is genuinely Microsoft. Even PlayStation never used to do what Microsoft does. But because Microsoft did it, and it worked, and people were paying the money for it, PlayStation picked it up. Now fucking PC games have picked it all up. Next minute I'm gonna be told I have to fucking pay money to fucking use my internet to play online games.
Oh, they would if they could. Definitely.
Well, that's what they do with PlayStations and fucking Xbox. What's that? You want to play your game online? You gotta be a PlayStation Plus member. But I'm already connected to the internet and I pay for that.
Stupid wild boars, go away. I'd hunt the wild boar as well, but I don't have room to put the boar callers up. I'll just kill them if I trip over them. I'm also very short on arrows. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Actually, I wish I had my shotgun with me. It's weird the way they open up the shotgun stuff in this game, ammunition wise, because they give you buckshot to start with, which is good all round stuff.
Very limited range. It's buckshot.
Oh well, yeah, limited range as a shotgun.
Drag salt slugs go very far.
Well, that's what I want. I want solid slugs, and you can open them up. But the second thing you open up is birdshot. Yeah.
For hunting birds?
There's no fucking birds in the game for a start. You can't shoot squirrels or rabbits because they don't get anything.
That's kind of a bit dumb then. Birdshot went to fucking shit to a lot.
I mean, maybe you could shoot a fox with it. But there's better weapons out there for shooting foxes. So, nay. Come on, Piggy, I can hear you here somewhere.
Punkgamer69 said, "Where will the animals?"
Hey Punk, how are you, mate? Come join me in TeamSpeak. Or is it too late / early there?
Gonna be early. It's midday-ish for America. America? It's about midday.
It's midday here.
No, it's later then. Fuck, that was early this morning. God, I've lost track of time. Oh god!
You say you're supposed to be at your friend's place, but yet you don't know what time of day it is.
I was watching King Arthur this morning. That would have been a lot earlier. He was like fucking doing an 11 AM stream. But now I think about it, that was like 7 hours ago.
Actually,
Punkgamer69
I think I'm actually in Discord with Punk.
Hey, look, I made it.
Hey Punk, how are you?
Yeah, you made it.
Okay, Mario needs to shut up.
Do you have this game, Punk?
I don't yet.
Oh, come on.
Well, okay, here's the deal. That every time that I've gotten ready to want to buy that I've had some random problem pop up, which is taking way more money than it would cost to actually buy the game.
Does it involve a WRX?
No, that's me.
No, it involves vehicles.
Yeah, that's what a WRX is.
I know, right? I know.
That's always Angel's excuse for not buying a game is, I'm broke! I've got 10 cars!
I've got 2!
Well, it's like, for all purposes, I have 2 cars. Like, my car and my fiance's car, so.
Okay.
Nope, I got 2 cars.
And the thing is, we had to get the oil leak fixed on her car, which cost about like $250. Then, not even a week later, her starter went out, which cost them $280 to fix. So I'm like, I don't have money now.
Cars are a fantastic black hole for money.
I know, right?
That's why I don't have one.
Nah, fuck that. I love my car.
I have 2.
Well, I would.
That's a good point. Well said.
Here, I would love to not have to be able to not have a car, but the layout of where I live, it's pretty hard to get places on public transportation. So, car makes it easier. Because basically, if we'll say a 20-minute trip someplace by car would take an hour and a half by public transit.
Yeah, same down here.
So it's just like it's pretty much not worth it.
Plus, I love driving. So.
No, I'm not a fan of driving, but I drive because it's a necessity.
I love it, and I waste way too much money on it.
I try not to drive if all possible.
Nah, I'm the opposite. Oh no, such a shame. I have to go for a try.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be going to bed here in a little bit anyway. I just say like, who's on streaming? It's like, oh, well, Spaz is on. Let's go. Like, Spaz is on. Let's go bother Spasm while he's shooting.
He's always on.
This is my insomnia stream.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure
People
you were-
watch it to go to sleep.
I'm pretty sure you were on before I fucking went to bed last time.
I probably was.
You and Spaz, fucking crazy people. Like I can tell, Spaz knows I'm as bad as he is with insomnia.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's basically, what is it? It's pretty much what, 2200 here. So it's late.
That's early.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
For me, that's late.
I don't know. So sometimes I'll go weeks with just like sleeping normally, and yeah, that'd be late. But then other times I do a Kimmy and stay awake for 2 days at a time.
Well, actually, the last couple of days, I've been in bed at like 5 in the afternoon, but I've been up at like 1 a.m.
You work weird hours though, so you have an excuse.
But I'm on holidays this week, so it's even worse.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because I'm on holidays, any form of sleep schedule's gone.
Yeah, because you don't want to sleep on your holidays. It's just a waste of holidays.
Oh, fuck that, yeah. Well, as I said, I've been putting together this Battlestar fucking model, which has been entertaining and fun, and it's slow to fucking paint it by brush, because my airbrush is done broke, and actually not at my place.
I just wouldn't do it if I didn't have an airbrush.
I don't mind doing it by brush, but I'd much rather airbrush. Because it's big, airbrushing it would have been so much quicker. I would have had the undercoat done in fucking 15 minutes. And the grey would have been done in another 10 minutes.
Gone and bought a spray can for the undercoat. No money.
It costs a lot of money to get a nice undercoat in a can form. Because I've got really nice paints. I've got Vallejos, which are I find a really nice paint to use. And you know, getting Vallejo paints isn't that expensive. You can get fucking, you know, for $4 you get 60 mil of paint, which you can paint a lot with.
Mm-hmm.
But can of fucking primer, oof, to get proper stuff is expensive as fuck. The reason I've got fucking primer, is, and I usually don't give a shit, is because I had an airbrush. But my airbrush is fucked, and it's going to cost me like $120 to get a new one. It isn't bad.
I need to go and buy a new airbrush.
Yeah, well, I need to get a new airbrush. I've got my compressor's fine.
I probably need a new compressor as well, because Chris uses it so much. He uses it doing models all the time. He broke his, so yeah, he's been using mine forever.
To be honest, the difference between an expensive one and a cheap one isn't that much with compressors.
No, I just bought the cheap Bunnings one.
Oh, I got mine off. A bloke was fucking selling all this shit he bought for his models. He wanted, you know, for whatever reason, he didn't want it anymore. I got a fucking compressor, a gun, and all the fucking different features for like $100. And that included some models. And to be honest, the models are probably worth more than $100 by themselves. Fucking Warhammer.
Yeah.
Hunt animals in the dark.
That's what I do. I think if you seriously wanted to build a Warhammer army, you'd be better off just to buy yourself a 3D printer these days.
Second-hand. Honestly. You can get a lot of it. It's still not painted. No, you can get a lot of it not assembled. Second-hand. People have bought it and never got around to assembling it. And just cleaning out the garage one day. You get it for like fucking $20 instead of 60. That's how I got a lot of my stuff. I've got like 65, 70 tornadoes. That's a lot of fucking Terminators. And I only bought one pack of those brand new.
Oh, damn it, wind's changed. And my face has stayed ugly. Mama always said.
Oh man.
I hear you. Come out, dearie.
Get it.
Oh, it was just there, I think. I should probably turn my headlamp on. Because really, it seems to have little effect on them when you turn your headlamp on. But it breaks my immersion.
Of hunting in the dark.
It's not real if you're hunting in the dark, but you're playing Spotlight.
Yeah. But everything can see you.
Yeah, it'd be realistic if it just like froze the animal in place for a minute, because it's like, you know, deer in the headlights. That's what does happen. Does the same
Fucking
with
kangaroo.
kangaroos. I was going to say it does
God, I
exactly
hate
the
them.
same thing. Angel lost a car to a kangaroo only recently.
Oh, son of a bitch. It's okay. I've got my new beautiful one.
Like that's no good.
No, it's not.
Kangaroo basically stole your car.
It did, and I like that car too. It was fun.
Oh, here we go. This buck come down here. I think I saw him then briefly. I hear him. There's one behind me at the exact same time. I know how to fix that. You're dead. Now, what's this mail? Hey, you like those styles? I laughed that this was a gold kill, but I think it's a female. Yeah, dirty bronze kill. Good scores for it though. All perfect scores. Just wasn't a good enough trophy.
Okay, so spasm.
What's that?
So I managed to get voice attack working for Elite.
Awesome.
So I got.
Oh, hang on. I'm about to shoot this guy.
Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah, it's gonna be about $200 for me to replace my airbrush.
Oh, you cunt. Come on, turn around. another deer right next to me. Come on, turn around, because I don't think a headshot's going to do it. If that doesn't do it, nothing will. Ah, damn it, he's run off. Okay, so you got voice attack working.
Yep.
And did you get a pack with it?
I found a random free pack.
Oh, you didn't run far. I might have got the gold kill. Yeah, random free pack. Which one's that?
Yeah. It's KICS. It's like a pack that, like, whoever like created doesn't even, like, care about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of out there, but it has basically everything that you need. It's a full voice control pack. And it responds and everything.
Did you build your own profile for it, or it had its own profile?
It had its own profile.
Okay, because
But then
I even though I got a HSC pack, I built my own profile because I didn't want to learn all of their commands. I thought,
just looked through the command list. It's like,
yeah,
well,
but
that's working if I didn't.
you got to memorize them, and they're not intuitive. Like, I wanted to use my own intuitive commands, so yeah, it took me a
Right.
week, but I made my own.
Well, what I'm going to do is I can actually kind of adjust a lot of what's said for certain things anyway, so I'm probably going to do that if I don't like what needs to be said.
What I did is with the HSC pack, or whatever it is, HCS, it had 1,000 different responses. Now, there's only about 100 of those responses that were actually worth shit. Because the other 900 were just random stuff that you just never, in a pink fit, would ever need. Random storytelling stuff and just bullshit. So I went through, pulled out the 100, 150 different responses that were worthwhile, put them in a different folder, created my own profile, and like for some commands you can use voice attack. You've probably run across it already. You can see that you can get it to do random responses out of a list.
Right.
Yeah, so if there was multiple responses in the pack, I would just put them in a list, use them randomly, and you can make it count them off. Basically, it won't use the command again until it's been through all the responses. It'll do it randomly. Yeah. Like I said, it took me a week to build it the way I wanted it, but I much prefer it over trying to get their one to work. And as a start.
Well, as a start, you get there, so that way you have pretty much all the commands built for you, so you don't have to try to.
I just wanted their sound files.
I believe,
Right.
Spaz, you and me
Reinvent the
built
wheel.
all them manually ourselves, didn't we?
What's that, mate?
Voice attack for Elite. I had voice attack for Elite at one point, and we manually set all of that up.
Yeah, that was even before I had the voice pack. So
yeah, I remember you and me spending like 16 hours setting that up.
Jeez.
Probably wasn't that long. It was probably only about 2 or 3.
But then when I actually got the voice pack that I wanted, the John Darrow one, or Paul Darrow one, sorry, yeah, then it took me about a week to refit it, basically. Retrofit it to put his voice into it.
Yeah, it probably would actually, yeah.
In fact, I think I just started from scratch again.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something like that.
Well, that kills a silver, damn it.
I might
keep
do
on
that
hunting.
at some point when I feel like actually going through and taking the time to kind of redo all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I actually couldn't get the voice pack to work for a start. And I thought, I know how voice attack works, and yet I can't get this to work. And I think at the end of the day, it's going to be easier and more productive for me to just build it from scratch.
Right, because I'm actually starting to get lazy because of voice attack. I'm like, you know what? I could have it open up programs or open up internet browser windows because I can just be that lazy with it.
Yeah, if I say Google, it opens. I got lazy.
I was saying you can never be lazy.
Because you're always using third-party programs for, or third-party sites for playing Elite. Yeah, I got it to open up Google for me every time.
Like Google, like okay, cool, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I might have to do a part 3 on this video. What time is it? Oh no, it's only just after midnight. It's just, I feel like playing something else. Maybe even some Elite for a bit. Although I struggle with things to do at the moment because I've reached endgame.
Oh, and Elite.
Yeah. I still need to get Elite with exploration.
Okay.
But really, the only way to realistically do that, unless you disappear to the other side of the galaxy again, because I've already done that once, is to do passenger missions, and I just refuse, because I fucking hate them. And I resent the way they've changed all of the missions to basically force people to do them. And they changed all the mission payouts, so passenger missions were the most lucrative.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah. So, actually, if I want to make money at the moment, what I do is I stack massacre missions and go into a combat zone.
And just take them all out.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously Imperial Cutter can just sit in the middle of a combat zone indefinitely. You still have to be a little careful, but yeah, it's pretty impervious to everything. So you stack the massacre missions, the ones that say kill 30 of these ships, or yeah, kill 60 of these ships. Because some of them are quite lucrative. I did one yesterday that was worth, I think it was 10 mil to kill 60 ships.
Oh, nice.
But because you can stack the missions, yeah, you've only got to kill them the once. So I think I ended up getting like 30 million from having six missions stacked. Plus you get the money from actually killing the ships.
That's not bad. I haven't done any combat in Elite yet.
You should build yourself a little combat ship. You can make quite a lot of money, you know. Like, just put a nice little Viper together, or a Cobra. You can A-rate that for 4 or 5 mil. For the Cobra, I think you can A-rate one for about 3 mil with the Viper. And go into a high res, and you just wait for the cops to basically kill stuff and then put the final shot in. Make heaps of money doing it. You still make $1 or $2 million an hour doing that. I guess there's more lucrative ways of doing stuff, like trading can be much more lucrative, but it's a good way to do combat and make some money at the same time. Because if you ever want to be combat elite, you're going to have to kill 10,000 ships.
That's a lot of ships.
Yeah, and it feels like more than it sounds. So did Kimmy pass out at her desk yet? She was passing out last I saw.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I was messing with my mic and it was doing weird stuff. Yeah, I think Kimmy went offline. So.
She did have an awful headache coming on. And was starting to nod off.
Which means it's probably time you should go to bed.
Yeah. Well, you know what she's like though.
Right.
You make the polite suggestion that you probably should go to sleep, and no, I'm gonna nod off in my stream.
Right. Like, you should just go to bed. I keep turning up the volume for Elite before I end up logging back out. So then I log back in, it's like massively loud in my ear.
Welcome.
Right, how's that? Well, I killed a bunch of stuff, and I think I got like 3 silver kills, but the elusive gold is gonna have to wait till the next one. I'll go and explore the last quarter of this in the next episode. And I think I'll go and find something else to play for a little bit. So, for anyone watching the stream, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow.